Tonight, all eyes will be on Paris for a massive football match. The famous Parc des Princes stadium will host the second leg of the UEFA Champions League playoff between two French giants, Paris Saint-Germain and AS Monaco. This isn't just another game, it's a decider that will determine which team advances to the prestigious group stage of Europe's top club competition. The atmosphere in the stadium is expected to be electric, with thousands of fans ready to cheer their team on. The match is scheduled to kick off at 8 p.m. local time, setting the scene for a dramatic evening under the floodlights in the French capital. The stakes could not be higher for both clubs. The first leg, played in Monaco, was a thrilling encounter that set the stage perfectly for this return fixture. It was a roller coaster of a match that saw PSG emerge with a narrow 3-2 victory. Monaco initially took the lead, playing with great energy in front of their home crowd. But PSG showed their quality and resilience to fight back. They managed to turn the game around, scoring 3 goals to secure a crucial away win. However, Monaco didn't give up and scored a late goal to keep their hopes alive. That final scoreline means everything is still to play for tonight, with PSG holding a slender 1-goal advantage. This match is more than just a battle for a place in the Champions League. It's a classic French rivalry, known as Le Classique, of its own kind. PSG and Monaco have a long history of competing for titles in Ligue 1, and bringing that rivalry to the European stage adds an extra layer of intensity and excitement. For PSG, with their immense financial backing and star-studded squad, anything less than qualifying for the main tournament would be seen as a major failure. For Monaco, this is a chance to cause a huge upset and prove they can compete with the very best, despite their recent struggles and injury problems. The 1-goal difference from the first leg makes this second match incredibly tense and unpredictable. PSG have the advantage of playing at home and being ahead on aggregate, but they know that a single goal from Monaco could change everything. The away goals rule is no longer in effect, which simplifies the situation. Monaco must win by 2 goals to go through, or by 1 goal to force extra time. This sets up a fascinating tactical battle. Will PSG play cautiously to protect their lead, or will they go on the attack to finish the job? Will Monaco throw everything forward from the start? These questions make tonight's game a must-watch for any football fan. Paris Saint-Germain comes into this crucial second leg in excellent form, which will give them a huge boost of confidence. The team has been playing very well recently, winning 4 of their last 5 matches across all competitions. Their only loss in their last 11 home games shows just how strong they are at the Parc des Princes, making it a fortress that is difficult for any visiting team to conquer. Their most recent result was a comfortable 3-0 victory against Metz in Ligue 1, a match where they looked dominant and sharp. This run of good results means the players will be feeling positive and ready to deliver another strong performance in front of their passionate supporters. The manager is expected to bring back several key players who were rested during the weekend's league match. Top players like the captain Marquinhos, the energetic midfielder João Neves, and the dynamic fullback Nuno Mendes are all set to return to the starting lineup. This rotation strategy ensures that PSG's most important players are fresh and ready for the high intensity of a Champions League night. In attack, we might see the exciting Georgian winger Ivica Kvaratskhelia start, with the powerful Goncalo Ramos leading the line. This wealth of talent gives PSG many options to break down the Monaco defense and control the game from the very first whistle. However, the Parisian side is not without its concerns. They have a few injury issues to deal with that could affect their plans for the match. Key winger Ousmane Dembélé is a major doubt with a calf problem, and his pace and dribbling skills would be a big miss if he is unable to play. The team will also be without midfielders Fabian Ruiz and Seny Mayulu, as well as young forward Quentin Njantou, who are all sidelined with various injuries. While PSG has a deep squad capable of covering these absences, losing players of their quality is never ideal for such an important fixture. Despite these minor setbacks, PSG's predicted starting 11 looks incredibly strong and well-balanced. With Matvei Safonov in goal and a solid defense marshaled by Marquinhos and Willian Pacho, they will be difficult to score against. The midfield trio of Warren Zaïre-Emery, Vitinha and João Neves offers a perfect blend of creativity, energy and defensive stability. The attacking line, likely featuring Desire Doué, Goncalo Ramos and Kvaratskhelia, possesses the speed, skill and finishing ability to cause problems for any defense in Europe. PSG are clear favorites for a reason and will be looking to dominate the match from the start. While PSG is enjoying a strong run of form, AS Monaco's recent performances have been much more inconsistent. Their position in the Ligue 1 table, currently 8th, reflects a season of ups and downs. They have struggled to find the consistency needed to challenge at the very top of the league. However, they will take confidence from their most recent result, a dramatic 3-2 comeback victory against Lens. That win showed that they have great character and fighting spirit, qualities they will desperately need to bring to the Parc des Princes tonight. They proved they can score goals and turn a game around, which will give them hope for this difficult away trip. Monaco's challenge is made even tougher by a long list of injuries and a crucial suspension. Their task of overturning the first leg deficit is complicated by the absence of Alexander Golovin, one of their most creative players, who was suspended after receiving a red card in the first match. His vision and passing will be sorely missed. Furthermore, the team is facing an injury crisis, with several key players confirmed to be out. Eric Dyer, Mohamed Salisu and Takumi Minamino are all unavailable, which significantly weakens their defensive and attacking options for this vital European clash. The injury list for Monaco continues to grow, creating major selection headaches for the manager. Key players like Christian Mawissa and Crepin Diatta are also major doubts for the match, which further limits their options, particularly in defense and midfield. This means the manager will have to rely on other members of the squad to step up and perform on the biggest stage. On a more positive note, there is some good news for the team from the Principality. The talented midfielder Magnus Akliuch has recovered from his injury and is back in the squad, and attacker Ansu Fati is also fit again and ready to play a part in the game. Given their personnel issues, Monaco will need their available stars to be at their absolute best. The responsibility will fall on players like forward Folarin Balogun to be clinical in front of goal and take any chances that come his way. In midfield, the duo of Mohamed Kamara and Denis Zakaria will have a huge job to do in trying to control the center of the park against PSG's talented midfielders. The defense, likely featuring Thilo Kehrer and Jordan Tees, will need to be incredibly organized and disciplined to keep PSG's formidable attack at bay. Monaco are the underdogs, but their recent league comeback shows they have the fight to cause an upset. Comparing the two teams, PSG clearly holds the upper hand. They are playing at home, they have a 1-goal lead, and their squad is in much better shape in terms of injuries and suspensions. Their recent form has been superb, and the Parc des Princes has become a fortress where they rarely lose. For PSG to secure their place in the Champions League group stage, they need to manage the game intelligently. They don't have to chase a win. A draw would be enough to see them through. However, playing too defensively could invite pressure, so we can expect them to try and score a goal early to settle any nerves and put the tie beyond Monaco's reach. For AS Monaco, the path to victory is much more difficult, but not impossible. They must win the match by at least 2 goals to advance, or by 1 goal to take the game into extra time. This means they cannot afford to sit back and defend, they have to come out and attack. Their strategy will likely involve trying to press high up the pitch, disrupt PSG's rhythm, and create chances on the counter-attack. They need their key attackers, like Folarin Balogun and Ansu Fati, to be sharp and clinical. Their biggest challenge will be to find the right balance between attacking to score the goals they need and staying solid at the back to avoid conceding more. Fans can look forward to a captivating and tense football match. The contest will be a classic clash of styles. PSG's controlled, possession-based football against Monaco's energetic, high-stakes attacking approach. The first goal of the game will be incredibly important. If PSG scores first, it could effectively end the tie as a contest. But if Monaco can find the net early, it will blow the game wide open and set up a thrilling, nerve-wracking finish for everyone watching. The individual battles all over the pitch, such as Monaco's midfield trying to contain Vitinha and Neves, will be fascinating to watch. In summary, this match has all the ingredients of a classic European night. We have a historic rivalry, a place in the Champions League on the line, and a close scoreline from the first leg that keeps both teams in with a chance. PSG are the strong favourites, but Monaco's fighting spirit and the unpredictable nature of football mean that anything can happen. Expect passion, drama, and high-quality football as these two French giants battle it out for a spot among Europe's elite. It's a game you won't want to miss, a true spectacle that will decide the fate of their European campaigns.